Out of mind is out of sight. It is best to make A when the sun shines. Welcome back to Stamping with Nickers. And here in Stamping with Nickers, we're here to inspire, enlighten, and motivate you guys. My name is Oyenike.
And I am Adenike. And to do that once again today, we have an amazing guest in our midst. She's an African. She's a trailblazer in our community, one of the really one of the top leaders in our community. She's a successful digital business owner, and it's our pleasure to welcome Coach Pamela.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Coach Pamela. Thank you so much. Please introduce yourself to
Oh
our audience.
my God. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. Okay. It's a rare privilege to, be here. And I honestly do not take it for granted. It's amazing to be here, and I'm super excited and looking forward to, you know, sharing with our audience, what it has been like for me over the years. I'm so excited and so pumped up, and I know that this show is going to inspire somebody out there who is just hungry for change. And I'm really excited, Oyinike, for having me, and Adenike for having me. I'm super excited. Pardon me if I pronounce your names wrong.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's just that craziness. So I'm super excited to be here, and thank you guys for calling me and having me. Um, you know, I'm all yours for tonight for the next few minutes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach. So, we all came in and we saw you, and you are definitely an inspiration to us. I remember when I just came in, I kind of looked at you and your story, and it humbles it humbles me every time I listen to your story and to watch the transformation, the growth, and how you remain humble. So can you tell our listeners how did it all started? How? What got you into the online space?
Oh, that. Alrighty. I'll try to summarize it because it's a long story. Okay. And my name is actually Pamela, as you can see on the screen, Pamela Kinga. And Kinga is my married name. So I am a wife. I'm a mother to three amazing children. I have a 7-year old, a 5-year old, and a 3-year old. So that just tells you how busy I am. And above it all, I am a successful digital business owner and a child of God. Okay. So my journey started 4.5 years ago. And I am originally from Cameroon, but I immigrated to Canada with my family in 2016, and we have been living in Canada for X number of years, like so many years. 2016 till now, it's about 13 years thereabout. And but I'm coming to you guys now from Africa because and I'll talk a little bit about that when we are going down the road, because it's actually one of my visions, one of my main reasons of doing this business and getting online. So like I said, we immigrated to Canada in 2016, and I was actually, my husband and I, we were both professionals when we moved. I have a master's in law, and my husband was a lecturer at the time. And you all know, guys, when we immigrated, we were going to Canada for greener pastures. Okay. Everyone was. And when we moved to Canada, before we knew it, we had crazy jobs because, of course, we could not find jobs in our career. We had to do odd jobs, 2 jobs, 3 jobs to make ends meet. And so I am very, very family oriented. I love my children with a passion. I love my husband. I love my family with a passion. And I believe so much in bonding with my family and having enough time to spend with my family. But that's not what I get in Canada. So it was driving me nuts. Before I knew it, I had 3 jobs. My husband had 3 jobs. We were never home. And I didn't have time to spend with my children. My children were left at the mercies of daycares and all that. And I could not even afford a nanny. So I was rattling between job and daycare and home and being a wife and being a professional. And, it was crazy. And I just got it right up to here, you guys. I don't know about us. I don't know about other people. But for me, that was not the life I bargained for. I got to a point in my life, I told my husband, you know what? I think our lives were better in Africa. Let's go back. I was at that point of returning back to Cameroon. And, and because a child of God that I am, I prayed. I told God, God, this is not what I bargained for. I need a change in my life. There's definitely something that I could do that could help me live a better life. And so I started searching. I tried a couple businesses which did not succeed, of course. I think I
Hmm.
tried about 3 businesses before the digital business that we all are into right now. And
Hmm.
they just didn't work for me because of obvious reasons. Some of the reasons because they had a lot to do with cold calling and direct sales and going to people's homes and organizing sales parties and all that. It was so cumbersome for me that I could not even accommodate with my already busy schedule.
Mhm.
And so I just kept searching.
Mm.
And until 4.5 years ago, when I stumbled on this business and I got a mentor who taught me how to run a business online, start and grow it fast. And, with that curiosity and anxiety in me, I went in yet again after 4 failures. And
Wow.
here am I today. It was just a game changer for me. And today we are here, and I'm happy to have you guys because these two ladies here, they are rocking it in the online space as well. And I am just here today to share this story and hope that it will inspire somebody. I was
Mm.
so hungry for change, and that's why I did this. And to the glory of God today, I'm a job quitter. I no longer work for anybody. I've been job free for the last 3 years of
Wow.
running this business. And today, my husband and I, we literally moved back to Africa. So we spend most of our time in Africa and we only go to Canada on holiday. That had been a dream to me. And it was just dreams. And I had no clue how I could acquire these dreams. But today, it's story, it's history.
Amazing. Amazing.
Trust me, I
Wow.
can talk forever when I'm talking about this because I'm so emotional when it comes to this. I know that
Mm.
it can change lives around the world, and I
Mm.
am just here to let each and every one of you to make that move because you need it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is amazing. It is a huge dream being able to be the parent that you wanted to be. And you're achieving the dreams because you always wanted to go back home. You always wanted to invest back home. And, not every one of us wanted to live overseas. We're all here for greener pasture and we wanted to attain something. And by God's grace, you have get that through this business. And we always tell people like, this is attainable. This is achievable. It's doable to everyone. Coach Pamela, I would like for you to please advise our people, like what advice do you have for people of profession, a mother and a husband out there, like African people like us out there that in overseas doing 2, 3 jobs because you have been through that. You have talked about it just now. And honestly, it's so sad that look at you. You already made it at home, but then you came to Canada for better, and all of a sudden everything twisted. But it wasn't the case because none of us actually find that greener pasture we were looking for here. And I feel like none of us actually see it that way if we actually don't think that there is a better way to do things. So, what advice do you have for our people?
Own a business that has your name tag on it. Own a business, you guys. Listen, let me tell you guys something. And to all our viewers, regardless whether you're catching the replay or you're joining us really like now live, what I want to tell you is I used to love my job. Okay, I was chartered insurance professional in Canada. I worked in one of the most biggest commercial insurance industries, trucking insurance industry. So I know what it is like earning 6 figures working for an employer. Okay,
Hmm,
so I earned a decent income, but I didn't have my life.
of course.
As long as you have to wake up every single day and clock in and clock out for somebody else, you don't own your life.
No.
You need to own your life. You need to build a legacy for your children. in as much as you love your job, in as much as you love your career, in as much as you love your 9 to 5, let me shock you by letting you know that no multimillionaire on planet Earth got their wealth working 9 to 5.
Never.
Whatever you're doing, whatever your career is, your profession is, you cannot pass that on to your children if you're not here tomorrow.
Right.
That's my mindset. My mindset was just geared towards what can I build for myself that my children can inherit when I'm no longer here.
Hmm.
So if you're thinking that way, you cannot be comfortable without a plan B.
Right.
So what I encourage each and every one of us or listening to us, that you need to get a plan B, and it's not just any kind of plan B. You need to get a solid plan B, a plan B that is capable of retiring you early.
Mm.
I mean, like, I got retired in my 30s, and that is really, really, it's something that is unheard of. I
Mhm.
literally got retired 1 year into this business. Less
Yeah.
than 1 year. I think it was 10 months into the business. I fired my boss because I had that burning desire inside of me of creating my own legacy.
Mm.
I mean, let me just say this. You see, the employer, the work, the office that we wake up every day, the 9 to 5 that we wake up every day to go to,
Mhm.
somebody took a risk to establish that company where you're working.
That's right.
Somebody took upon themselves to start that business where
Mm.
you're employed at. Have you ever thought about you starting something where you can actually employ others?
Hmm.
In my organization, I have staffs now. I'm here in Africa. I have an accountant in Canada managing my business. I pay them.
Mm.
So, how about you employing somebody too?
Mm.
And this goes to my African brothers and sisters. We are what more than what the paycheck dictates to us we are.
Absolutely.
In as much as I loved my insurance job, every single time I received my bi-weekly check, I
Mm.
had that stigma in me that these people are just telling me, Pamela, take, that's what you're worth.
Mm.
That is when you receive your bi-weekly check, that's what
Mm.
the employer is telling me.
Mm.
Ayinike, guess what? You're worth $2,000 weekly in every
That's right.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
But trust me, you're worth more than that.
Absolutely.
I can say it with so much passion because I know I have been there, and I know that I'm worth more than that.
Yes.
I know that I can earn more than $5,000 in a week.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I am capable of earning $10,000 in 2 days.
Yes.
Because guess what? We have the brains,
Mm-hmm.
we have what it takes. So don't let anybody hold you down.
Hmm.
Do not let anybody rip you off what you're worth.
Hmm.
Don't let anybody stop you.
Hmm.
You cannot achieve those dreams working 9 to 5, you guys. In as
Yeah.
much as your 9 to 5 is so important, get a side hustle.
Hmm.
Yes.
Get a side hustle.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, I have a home here in Africa which is worth millions of dollars. I would
Mm-hmm.
not be able to build this house where I'm sitting right now talking to you guys. I would never be able to build this house if I were working 9 to 5. Both me and my husband, corporate jobs, two of us, but we didn't have nothing to write home about.
Right. Right.
Why is that? Because guess what? You work, you pay bills, you work, you pay bills. It is a roller coaster. It goes round and round and round and round. And until you get to the point where you can understand that you need to do things differently if you need different results, you are stopped.
Hmm.
You can't keep doing the same things and expecting different results. It will not happen.
No. Yeah.
And life itself is a risk.
Mm-hmm.
If you cannot take risk, then you're stuck forever.
Right.
If you cannot move out of your comfort zone to try something new to change your life, then you're stuck forever. And believe me or not, your comfort zone is not comfortable.
No.
I know it is not, because I have had the privilege to coach over 3,000 people, immigrants like myself. They are not comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Their comfort zones are not comfortable. If you think about it all the time, I've spoken to people all across North America, Europe, Asia, name it. And the summary of it all is that they are not comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But I bring good news for you. You can definitely make your life comfortable if you take that leap of faith and get out of that comfort zone and make yourself a little bit uncomfortable now
Yes.
to protect your future. You know what? Get used to the fact that you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable down the road.
Hmm.
None of us took it easy. When I
Mm-hmm.
saw this business starting, you know, uh, uh, after being working in the corporate world for so many years, I did not have $1,000 to my name.
Wow.
I couldn't,
Hmm.
because the bills were calling at me every single month.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the life that we are worth. We are worth we are worth much more. So I'm calling on each and every one of us. Start a solid plan B. If you're following these two ladies here, I encourage you to reach out to them. Send them a message. Drop. I see their links on their screens. Check that link, because that's how my journey started 4.5 years ago. My journey started 4.5 years ago by clicking on one of these links and watching a complimentary webinar, and I am transformed forever.
Hmm.
My family is established. My children are settled. I
Hmm.
don't need life insurance because my business is self-insured.
Hmm.
So I am living the true freedom life.
Amazing.
Financial freedom and time freedom is what we are talking about.
Amazing.
And we are all here to help you, to guide you. If you really want to make that change in your life, we are here to guide you, to show you the way, because we learned few steps online that has transformed our lives, and we just couldn't keep it to ourselves. My passion is just for immigrants like myself, because I know we've got family back home to take care of. We've got relatives back home to look after. We have our children to look after. And how are you going to make that happen with 9 to 5?
It's
It's not
impossible.
going to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but it's not going to work.
Mm.
So you got to make a move. Be radical.
Mm-hmm.
Unleash the hidden potentials that are in you. Don't let them die.
Mm.
Don't let them die. You are worth more. You can get the freedom lifestyle that you're looking for. You can make your dreams come into reality. It is okay to dream. But if you dream and your dreams are not accompanied with action, they just stay as dreams.
Mm-hmm.
You need to act, you need to do something to push those dreams and propel them to become
Mm.
realities. That's really all I have for you. Make a move, get out of that comfort zone, and change your life for good.
Amazing.
Awesome,
Thank you,
awesome. That
guys.
is so much. Thank you so much. Before you leave, because I know our time is so limited, I have two questions. One, I know your husband is a pastor.
Yep.
Husband is a pastor. So we have a lot of people who are a little fearful, scared about the online space, and they're wondering, can a Christian do this kind of business? And then we have those who are skeptical. Can you
Mm-hmm.
please help talk to them, those two people?
Well, like you said, my husband is a pastor, and guess what? That was one of the reasons why we started this business. Because when we moved to North America, he has always wanted to do full-time ministry, but he couldn't because he had 3 jobs. How can you have 3 jobs and do full-time ministry? It's not possible. So he couldn't. So every single day, I watch a man who was so unfulfilled.
Mm.
Why? Because he was not living his dream. He
Mm.
wanted to do ministry work, but he couldn't because he needed to be at work to pay a mortgage and to
Mm.
foot our bills. So that was actually one of the reasons why we started this business. We were looking for something that can give us the privilege to have the time to be able to do the things that we love to do.
Mm.
For him, it was ministry. For me, it was about being there for my family and my children.
Mm.
So Being in the online space, gonna those days, you guys, where
Mm,
people used to look at the online space as a so like a very unsafe place to be,
mm,
unsafe waters to swim. I
mm,
am here. Look at me. I am real. I'm a human being. I'm a human. I'm a real person. Okay, putting on a jacket. I'm real. I'm not a ghost. But we are here, real people walking online and transforming our lives. We are here to let you know, yes, I know that there are things on there that can be doubting. I
mm,
know that there are certainly things out there that can take you aback. But you know what? Until you get to a point where you find a real and reliable system, then you're not sure you're walking online. And that's what we are offering you.
right.
And I always tell people this. If I doubted the legitimacy of my system, of my business, I'm not going to reveal myself on Facebook. You go to Facebook, you see my family, my children, my kids, my husband's ministry. You can reach out to us. None of us hide ourselves. Look at
Mm,
these beautiful ladies. You can check them out. Go to
mm,
their pages. You see their family and everything. So we will not do all of that if we are not real.
mhm. Yep.
And being skeptical, it's a very normal human phenomenon, okay? It
Mm,
just tells me that you're human. It's okay to be skeptical. And that's why we pride ourselves with our system to the point that we give people ample time to do what we call due diligence. Listen, I am not even ready to work with somebody who hasn't done their due diligence. I need people to do homework. When you come asking for my business, I give you homework to do. Why do I give people homework? I need the real people, people who are really hungry for change to work with, because it's not a child's play. This is a business that transforms life. So we don't take it lying down. We don't even want everybody. It's not for everybody, you guys. Let me tell you this. It's not for everybody. It's for those people who are intentional. I tell my audience, if you're not intentional, don't reach out to me, because I am super radical and I'm here to help those who are super radical. I am here to help those who need change in their lives. And I promise you, we have that change for you. But we give you time, like I said, to do your due diligence and be certain that this is what you want. So it's not a hit and run. No. We take a time to mentor our people. We take a time to coach them. We hold them and give them those baby steps, and we teach them how to do it. Isn't it amazing to get into a business and you are placed in the hands of somebody who has been doing it like myself for 4 years and doing it like Ayenike for years, and they know the ins and outs of it, and they're holding you through those baby steps and teaching you how to be successful? It's amazing, right? There is nothing as amazing in life more than mentorship and coaching.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, yes, it's okay to be skeptical, but I applaud everyone listening to us. Take
Mm,
time and do your due diligence. You need it.
mhm.
And once you do your due diligence, because guess what? These ladies here are going to give you homework. They're going to give you a webinar to watch. They're
That's
going to
right.
give you classes to go through to
Mm,
find out if this is really what you want. And they're going to give
yes.
you time to go through everything and make a concise decision for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't even like talking people into this. I need to give them information. They go through it and make that decision for themselves, because at the end of the day, once you're decisive of what you want to do, that's when you're successful. So mindset is very key.
One quick question, Coach. So you are presently, you are in Cameroon, right?
Right.
So how do you manage your business? Because I know we tell people it's a business in your pocket. You can take it with you anywhere, and you are a testament to that. So can you tell us, our audience, how do you manage from Canada to Cameroon back and forth, and you're still running your business?
Nothing changed. That's why it's so beautiful to work online, you guys, because you take your business with you anywhere you are. On transit while you're flying, as long as you have internet connection on your phone, you are good to go. Nothing changed, because even when I was in Canada, guess what? Talking to these beautiful ladies, trust me, I've never met them in person. But in our business community, we are a family. I have made incredible relationships working online, people that I've never seen them physically, but it feels like I have known them for years. And these two ladies here are a perfect example. I have never met them in person. But if you ask about me, they're going to tell you where I am, where I go, how I eat, how I drink, and how I sleep. And that's only possible because we are online. The world is, by the way, going so global. In the
Mhm.
next few 3, 4 years, if you're not online, you'll be left behind. So
Yes.
I tell everybody, who come online? Come on online.
Yes.
So you're not limited. You're not limited in anything.
Mm.
When I was in Canada, it was no different
Mm.
because I mentor people all around the world. Our business, by the way, is global.
Yes.
I have I have business partners all over the world in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in Australia, in Germany, in Dubai, everywhere. Do you think I really fly to those places to meet those people? Hell no. It's on meeting like this. It's on Zooms like this. You know
Mhm.
what? This lady's beautiful ladies just sent me a message. Can you jump on an interview? I'm like, oh, of course, why not? And I'm here. I don't need to be wherever they are right now to be here because the world has made life so much easy for us. So
Yes.
you take your business wherever. And our system and our mentorship program is so simplified that everybody, you really do not have to be tech savvy. You really don't even need prior business experience.
Yes.
Okay? You don't have to have done this before. So we
Mhm.
have step-by-step video-based trainings that are here to help everyday person like you and I to join online and crack it in no time.
Mm.
So you cannot know if this is for you if you don't check it out. So
Mhm.
check them out, you guys. Drop them a message, ask questions, and transform your lives, if
Mm.
not for you, for your children and for your generations to come.
That's amazing. Wow. Thank you so much, Coach. Oh my God. There's a lot to take home today, guys. Oh my goodness. I really hope. I pray that one or two things have touched your mind, like you have been inspired, you have been motivated, because it's a lot to take into. There's a lot of golden nugget here. I wanted to say thank you to Coach Pamela. We appreciate you. Thank you. We know that you are extremely busy.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, until next time we see you again on Stamper with Nickers, guys. Stay blessed. Bye.
Bye.